We will give the floor to the head of the delegation of the Philippine Nuclear Watch, the Philippine Universal Periodic Review Watch. As you all know, the Philippines was reviewed last April 11. And our first speaker will be the Secretary General of the National Council of Churches in the Philippines, Father Reyes. Let us welcome Father Reyes.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining this event. We also wish to convey our thanks to the World Council of Churches in the Philippines, represented here by Dr. Matthew George, Miss Christina Papasolo, Program Executive for Human Rights and Public Duties. Last April, the Philippine government presented its national report during the Universal Periodic Review. Notwithstanding the glossy situation projected by the report, several missions during the interactive dialogue called the attention of the Philippine government on the matter of extrajudicial killings, abductions, and enforced disappearances. We take this time to extend our thanks and deep appreciation to those missions who have raised questions on extrajudicial killings, abductions, and enforced disappearances. While we welcome the news that the Philippine government has signed the optional protocol on the Convention Against Torture soon after the Universal Periodic Review in April, we know, of course, that the ratification and the observance of the same is another issue. And despite the concluding statement of the Executive Secretary of the Philippine government at the time, that the Philippines is a human rights defender, and that the fact that the number of extrajudicial killings, abductions, and enforced disappearances has been reduced, the impunity still goes on. For us in the Philippine Universal Periodic Review Watch, or known as the Philippine Nuclear Watch, this is not simply a matter of numbers. For us, one killing is one too many. Just to give you 3 examples. In March of this year, Gerardo or Jerry Cristobal, a labor leader, was killed in Salle, Luzon. That was the 3rd attempt on his life. The 2 previous attempts on the life of this outspoken defender of the rights of workers failed. The 3rd did not. To this day, the killers have not been brought before the bars of justice. 2 weeks ago, Pastor Rodero Canha, a pastor of the United Church of Christ in the Philippines, surfaced after being missing for several days. Pastor Rodero spoke before the media and recounted his harrowing experience of mental and psychological torture in the hands of his military captors. While in captivity, his captors tried to force him to confirm that Pastor Berlin Guerrero, another pastor of the United Church of Christ in the Philippines, was a member of the Communist Party of the Philippines. On that day that he was making his declaration in public, we were observing the first year of the arrest of Pastor Guerrero himself, who was abducted right in front of his family. It was also a time while we were observing the 2nd year following the killing of Noli Capulo, another human rights activist who was killed 2 years ago. Justice has been denied to Pastor Berlin and Mr. Capulo to this day, and now a 3rd one a third one is added, Pastor Rodeo. Before he was released, pictures of the immediate members of his family were taken from his wallet, and the warning was, don't say anything to anyone. We have pictures of your brothers and your sisters. Anything can happen. But we in the faith community in the Philippines and other members of the UPR Watch have taken courage in the courage of Pastor Rodeo to expose the truth. With us today, the third is Dr. Inita Burgos. She is the mother of Jonas, who has been missing until this day. Dr. Burgos is the wife of one of those few people who dare stand up against martial law in those days. She will tell you, share with you her stories. The Philippine UPR Watch, as we are called, is composed of 9 members, NGOs and people's organizations. And we have availed of the mechanism of the Human Rights Council, namely the UPR Watch, as a means to bring before the international community the prevailing human rights situation in the Philippines. We have also engaged ourselves in the UN process and mechanism to raise our voice in protest of the Philippine government's continuing membership in the UN Human Rights